Oh my. I'm not exactly sure whether Facebook is acting very weird, and so is YouTube. So I'm going to go look to see if we're actually on either one, because it kept giving me, Ecamm software kept giving me an error message. It's very strange. Errors message. But anyway, hi folks, Deb Seymour here with some technical difficulties this morning on a brunch. Let me take a look here because I want to make sure the YouTube people can find me. I have to go to, okay, YouTube, here we go. And sorry about this. I wish I could do this without having you watch all the fussing and the fighting. Not the fighting. I'm not fighting a person. I'm just fighting broadcasting here. All right, let me go into Safari, see if we're here. Everyone gives time for people to come in. Hello out there. Having some technical difficulties simulcasting from the trailer here. Okay, let's go to youtube.com. Deb Seymour Music. I might not be able to simulcast today. The test run went fine, but when I tried to load up to... No, that's not the right one. Oh, YouTube, come on. Deb Seymour Music. Deb Seymour Music on YouTube. Take your time here. I wish I had some lovely background music or something to play for you while I'm fussing to see if this is even streaming. And, oh, it says I'm live. Oh, interesting. There I am. Huh! Deb Seymour Music. Aha! We're there. Anyway. Okay, enough of that nonsense. Take your time here. I wish I had some lovely... Turn that off. I don't need to hear me twice. Anyway, welcome to Brunch with Deb, and we are now live. All right. A 1, 2, 3, and... Hey, Mr. Runaway, don't run so fast. What are you running from? Do you think you'll never get a chance? Oh, do you lucky in love? I've seen you beat the odds at tougher things than this. Fast cars, motorcycles, falling bricks are much more hit and miss. A lot more dangerous. It's time to take a gamble, it's time to take a risk. You who play at sleight of hand, come try your hand at this. Place your bet on Cupid's wheel, this time you'll be up on your luck. One heart's a gamble, two can be a pair of loaded dice, but you'll never shoot the moon unless you give Lady Luck a try. Oh, come on, your turn is up. I don't know who she was and I don't know what she's done, but how long you gonna let one bad hand stack the cards against finding love? Oh, love with someone new. Take a gamble, it's time to take a risk. You who play at sleight of hand, come try your hand at this. Place your bet on Cupid's wheel, this time you'll be up on your luck. Up on your luck, chase through the clover, fresh with morning dew. Up on your luck, kiss under ladders, black tattoo. Up on your luck, take my hand, step on all the cracks, throw some salt right over my shoulder. listen up. It's you, you're the only one who'll do. So put me in your hand, let's make a deal to make this game one played by two. Oh, I'm feeling lucky on you. It's time to take a gamble, it's time to take a risk. You who play at sleight of hand, come try your hand at this. Place your bet on Cupid's wheel, this time you'll be up on your luck. Up on your luck, babe. Up on your luck. Up on your luck. Woo! Woo! And that was not the song I was going to play. I was in drop D tuning. I was going to play Dire Straits. Oh well. Up on your luck for my album Cupid Wheel. And anyway, welcome to another episode of Brunch with Deb. Not 100%. Okay, we're on YouTube. My broadcasting software did something really strange. So I'm going to go to my Facebook account and see if I'm there. I might have to just post this up there later because everything is acting goofy and Facebook kept sending me weird error messages. Not when I did the test stream. That was fine. Okay, let's see. Am I on Facebook? If not, okay, I got to find this. This is weird. I feel like I've got my underwear on in front of all of you. Nope, I am not on Facebook today. Well, we're just going to have to keep going. Apologies to the Facebook. Anyway, I want to shout out to Beth, David from Colorado, Katrina Knight from Richland, Washington, and my cousin Chris Perkins, and Caroline, and oh, they all want to hear the chicken song. So I am here at the family vineyard, and my cousins all just left to go to the airport, and I'm here for another night. I'm in the travel trailer, and so everyone meet Chris, Silas, Molly, and Caroline. And I guess Shelly must be driving. Okay, we're going to hear the chicken song. So I've had a lovely 3 days down with my young cousin and the little ones who are 3 and 1 years old. Silas is 3 and Molly is 1. And hello, Silas, and hello, Molly. It's Aunt Daub. They call me Aunt Daub. Aunt Daub from the trailer house that you were just in. And I know that you're watching because your dad told me so. Oh, I'm really great that the sound sounds good. So I've had a request from the little ones for the chicken song. The chicken song, of course, is what happens when a chicken takes a ride that they don't expect under the engine compartment of an old pickup truck. Oh, this is a great request. All right, kids, here we go. Well, I'm a chicken in an engine, don't know what to do. The road goes by at 55 and I don't know why I'm still alive. And cruising in this engine's not quite what I meant to do. I was only trying to run away from the man and from the coop. It was a cold winter's day, but we chickens got outside. Cluckety-clucking, really trucking, having a real good time. When the man rushed from his cabin, saying, "You chickens, back inside." That's when we all decided it'd be much more fun to hide. So some of us hid behind the woodpile, others behind the shed. But I was much more clever, oh yes, I used my head. I saw the man's old pickup truck standing in the drive, and I scooted on over. I climbed right up inside, and I'm a chicken in an engine. I think I'm really cool. The man will never look in here, I'll play him for the very fool. Had here for a while, oh, I think it will be swell. And when I sneak back home tonight, you know I have a tale to tell. Well, I heard the others walking as he put them in the coop. I heard the man go walking, for sure I had him duped. Ha ha, ho ho, you silly man, you're never ever gonna find me. How the heck was I to know he'd come back outside with his ignition key? Oh no, and I'm a chicken in an engine, and now I'm really scared. He's gonna turn the motor on, and parts are moving everywhere. He's leaving for the barnyard, it's thrown me for a loop. One false move inside this place, and I'll be chicken soup. Bleh. And there's a piston here, a piston there, it's got me in a pinch. The crankshaft turning and the sparks are sparking, I don't dare move an inch. He's starting to accelerate, it makes my feathers dance. The only way to combat the shocks to fall into a chicken trance. chance, we sped on down to town, and somehow by the gift of grace, I was still in one whole piece when we got to the Goodyear place. They hoisted up the truck for tires. I looked, and what did I see but two astonished Goodyear guys staring right back up at me. Oh my gosh! Silas and Molly, there's a chicken up in the engine over the tire well. What is it trying to do? It's a chicken in an engine. I think it's really cool. The man will never look and hear. Oh, wrong verse. It's a chicken in the engine. What the heck is it trying to do? Is it trying to become fricassee? Or just chicken stew? But this fry is still alive, it seems. Now scared to death, it's true. Looks to me like it's got a case of the chicken cardon blues. Blah, everybody but Claude. Well, the moral of my story, I live to tell you chicks, don't hide under engine hoods, I'll just get in a real fix. Not only will you get a ride, you'll be taken for a cruise. Just like me, get a case of the chicken cardon blues. Oh yeah, the chicken cardon blues. Oh yeah, I said the chicken cardon blues. That was for Silas and Molly, my 3-year-old and 1-year-old little cousin, who are in a car on their way to the airport, having just left here. Hi, Kathy. I'm glad you found me. For some reason, I'm not broadcasting to Facebook today because I kept getting error messages from them, and not enough time to fix it. So here we are on YouTube. Aren't you guys lucky? I'm glad you guys are smart. You found me. All right, we've had a request for Keep the Flies Off the Cake, which is a true story about a different great-grandfather, one who lived in Southern California, and what happened at my great-grandparents, Fred and Florence Bixby's 50th wedding anniversary in 1947. It was before me. Oh, the little ones are watching from the car, and they're all clucking. That's great, Silas and Molly. Welcome to my family, everybody else. All right. This is what happens when you get mixed up with a can of DDT pesticide in places you don't want. Oh, by the way, see my mug? It's got music notes in the shape of grapes. It's custom made. All right. Great-grandpa was a cowboy, took great-grandma for his wife. For 50 years, you know, they've led a happy life. And they were celebrating with folks from far and near. All come to the ranch to toast the couple with good cheer. And the garden was a bustin' out with all the flowers in bloom. The kitchen was a jumpin', serving tasty barbecue. Old Joe was an old cowhand, wanted to help out. Great-grandpa took a look around and said, well, Joe, here's how. Everybody, keep the flies off of the cake. This is a special party, make no mistake. We don't want those nasty bugs down in our insides. Just keep the flies off the cake and all will be alright. Now old Joe was a bit perplexed, not sure what to do. 'Cause waving both his arms around he felt like a fool. But his water would be messy as far as he could see. That's when he turned around and grabbed a can of DDT. Uh-oh. To keep the flies off of the cake. This is a special party, make no mistake. We don't want those nasty bugs out in our insides. Just keep the flies off the cake and all will be alright. Ah yeah, let's spray the cake. Today we know back then. DDT kills birds and makes chromosomes bend. Everybody ate the cake, no one thought it funny. Not my aunts and uncles, nor my then teenage mommy. Mommy, you ate the cake covered in pesticides. Yuck! Well, the years went by and I was born, and I turned out okay. But I still have some questions about my DNA. 'Cause instead of being a doctor, lawyer, judge, or statistician, I turned out to be a mutant, freaky folk musician. Ah! Keep the flies off of the cake. This is a special party, make no mistake. We don't want those nasty bugs down in our insides. Just keep the flies off the cake and all will be alright. Just keep the flies off the cake and all will be alright. Ole hoo, ole hoo, ole 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 hoo, ooh, ooh. Get along, little flies. Keep the flies off the cake, requested by my cousin Chris Perkins. Thanks for tuning in on your ride to the airport, guys. Here's one for Caroline if she's listening. And I know you guys like it out too. And also, Kathy and Beth and everyone else, if you have a request, you can toss it into the chat. But meanwhile... once was a painter with a paint box of dreams. I colored my canvas with reds, golds, and greens. But now all the details is faded from view, and I'm left here looking at 12 shades of blue. 12 shades of blue. Paint a picture of this broken heart of mine, still touched by the traces of a love that you left behind. If I could recapture the love we once knew, well, I'd make a rainbow from 12 shades of blue. It all seems so empty, this life that I lead, in search of that someone who shares the same need. I once thought that someone might have been you. The vision has vanished into 12 shades of blue. 12 shades of blue. Paint a picture of this broken heart of mine, still touched by the traces of love that you left behind. If I could recapture the love we once knew, I'd make a rainbow from 12 shades of blue. Well, I'd make a rainbow from 12 shades of blue. Just ran out of paper. 12 Shades of Blue for my late Aunt Becky and cousin Caroline. Oh goody, Beth in Colorado would like to hear my latest song. This is called I Choose Hope. How can you sing when you have no song? How can you feel when your rights all go wrong? Oh, how do you cope when you can't get along? I choose hope. I choose hope. How do you dance when you have two left feet? How do you talk when you can't speak? Oh, how do you win when you face defeat? I choose hope. I choose hope. Hope is the stars in the darkness, seedling in the rain. It's the love that we harness when we walk together through the pain. I choose hope. I choose hope. How do you laugh when all you have are tears? How do you move when all caught up in fear? Oh, how do you pray when God disappears? I choose hope. I choose hope. How do you stand when you feel so small? How do you rise up every time you fall? Oh, how do you know it'll work at all? Well, I choose hope. I choose hope. Hope is the stars in the darkness, the seedling in the rain. It's the love that we harness when we walk together through the pain. Hope is the stars in the darkness, the seedling in the rain. It's the love that we harness when we walk together through the pain. I choose hope. 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 And I want to give a special shout out for Ariella Orion, who is an Israeli singer, and she has been covering that song, and it was sung in Israel twice last week. And she's working on a Hebrew translation. I'd also love to get a translation to Arabic. I'll have to work on that one. So I can't think of anything offhand. And it's also been covered by my friend Bruce Baker up in Seattle. So eventually I'll get it recorded for real, and you can cover it too. Oh, you're welcome, Beth. I'm so glad. Thank you, Kathy, for the emojis. And Chris says yes, she is. Okay. Well, the donation jars are open. Donate. All your donations go to help keep the software running, and hopefully will help me fix whatever's wrong with the Facebook feed off of this software today. Oh, Chris, I'm so glad you like it. Thank you. I like it too. Oh my gosh. Anyway, tip jars are open. You know, if you want to give me a cup of coffee worth of change or a jumbo jet, probably would rather have the coffee. Jumbo jet's kind of hard to park. Anyway, whatever you can give is always appreciated. It goes into the music fund to keep me going as a musician. And there's also clickable links in the description on YouTube. All right, we're going to end with, I'm going to end with the song I was going to start with. Since I'm on a road trip and everyone else is driving right now, this is a Dire Straits song called The Bug. This will take us out of here for this day, to the next stream. It's the same old game, you gotta learn it slow. One step forward and it's back you go. You're standing on the bottle, then you're standing on the brakes. In the groove till you make a mistake, because sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes it all comes together, babe. Sometimes you're just a fool in love. Sometimes you're the Louisville slugger, sometimes you're the ball. Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're gonna lose it all. Says you gotta know happy and you gotta know glad. 'Cause you're gonna know lonely and you're gonna know sad. Ripping and you're rolling and you're coming on strong. And then you're slipping and you slide because it all goes wrong. 'Cause sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're just a fool in love. Oh, sometimes you're the Louisville slugger, sometimes you're the ball. Sometimes it all comes together, babe. Sometimes you're gonna lose it all. Some days you got the glory, some days you have none. Sometimes you're the diamond, sometimes the stone. Everything could change in a blink of an eye. So let the good times roll before we say goodbye. Because sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes you're just a fool in love. Oh, sometimes you're the Louisville slugger, sometimes you're the ball. Sometimes it all comes together, babe. Sometimes you're gonna lose it all. I said, sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes it all comes together. Sometimes just a fool in love. Oh, sometimes you're the Louisville slugger, sometimes you're the ball. Sometimes it all comes together, babe. Sometimes you're gonna lose it all. I'm Deb Seymour, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Brunch with Deb. I will hopefully be broadcasting next Sunday from the Paso Robles Inn in Paso Robles, California. Hopefully the technical glitch to Facebook will be fixed. But of course it all depends on the speed of the hotel internet, so cross your fingers that they're all modern and updated. I'll let you know one way or another, and thank you for your generous donations to keep the show running, and for being you. Make sure you look both ways when crossing the street this week. Try not to look at the news too much. Don't overeat. And remember to tell the people in your life that you love them sooner rather than later, because we don't know what tomorrow will bring. Thank you kindly for listening. See you soon. Bye-bye.